Hello, good morning to all of us. In this opportunity, I want to present my assignment with the title Morphological Analysis in Writing English Narrative Composition. Before continue my presentation, I want to introduce myself. My name is Christina Yonet with registration number 32230003. I'm from 3rd semester Class A English Study Program. Next, let's see. The first one is introduction. Types of learning. English learning includes listening, speaking, writing, and reading, with writing being the most challenging. Complexity of writing. Writing requires mastery of grammar, vocabulary, and spelling, making it difficult for learners. Linguistic writing. Linguistics, the scientific study of language, plays a crucial role in developing writing skills. Components of language. Effective writing involves understanding various levels of language, including phonology, morphology, lexis, syntax, semantics, and discourse. There are two types of morphology. The first one is derivational morphology. It's focused on forming new words. The second one is inflectional morphology. It examines how words change to express grammatical contracts. For example, singular to or plural and the present or past tense. Educational implications. Understanding these aspects is essential for learners to improve their writing skills in English. Next, let's see the theoretical review. This one is the nature of morphology. Definition of morphology. According to Loredo, morphology is a part of phonology and is defined as the study of morphemes, the small significant units of grammar. Phonology context. Phonology concerns the study of speech sounds and their patterns, focusing on phonemes as fundamental units. Example of morphology. Morphological change illustrated by, for example, cat to cats, it's a pluralization, and look to looked, it's a past tense formation. Scope of morphology involves the identification, analysis, and description of the structure of morphemes, word affixes parts of speech, and aspects such as intonation and implied context. Types of morphology. There are two main types of morphology. The first one is derivational morphology. It involves creating new words by adding affixes. And the second one, inflectional morphology. It involves modifying a word to express different grammatical categories. Next, let's see the derivational morphology. The first one fulfills two main functions in English. Morphemes can be used to form new words. There are also suffixes which commonly the class of the word to which they are attached. For example, beauty, it's a noun plus full, being beautiful, as an adjective. The second one, determine, it's a verb plus agent, being determination, it's a noun. Second or B is inflectional morphology. Never involves a change of class. It occurs with nouns, pronoun, and verbs. In nouns, inflection marks plurality in regular nouns. For example, book to books, chair to chairs. The possessive of all nouns, John's book or books. The woman bag or bags. Irregular nouns often form their plurals by a vowel change. For example, child, children, tooth, teeth. Inflectional suffixes are used to indicate present tense agreement. I, you, they, we, sing, drink, he and she, and also it, using sing plus s, sing, and drink plus s. Types of affixes. suffixes added to the end of the stem. For example, ed for past tense. Prefixes added to the beginning of the stem. For example, ed, be, de, re. Infixes inserted in the middle of the word, a block change in vowel to convey extra meaning. Reduplication, doubling a syllable for emphasis or meaning. Common suffixes, past tense, for example, ed, verb, and present participle, ing, being, walking, and plural, ats, for example, cats. Common prefixes. Examples include the, x, hyper, pre, pro, re, sub, super, trans. Prefixes modify meaning but not always the grammatical function. Suffixes changing class. For example, beauty, it's a noun plus full. Being beautiful, it's an adjective. And determine, it's a verb plus action. Being determination, it's a noun. Nature of narrative composition. Writing is the most difficult part in English subject as what it is said based on the A.S. Homeby 1974 narrationist telling of a story. Importance of sentences structure. Writing involves creating well-structured sentences that effectively convey ideas and enhance the value of the text for readers. Highland's view on writing. Writing is a product of the writer's grammatical and lexical knowledge. Development in writing comes from imitating and manipulating models provided by teachers. Writing is seen as an extension of grammar, reinforcing language patterns through practice and testing. Next, writing as a series of sentences. Effective writing consists of a series of grammatically correct sentences that form a coherent text or easy. The meaning of the text is enriched by varied word choice, role of grammar, and lexical knowledge. Writers enhance their essay by developing skills in grammar and vocabulary. A strong command of this element is essential for producing meaningful writing. Charles and Oldstein's contribution. They emphasize the significance of grammar and lexical knowledge in the writing process, aligning with Highland's perspectives. Let's see the method of research. This research employs best descriptive method. This research using descriptive method. The descriptive method aims to explain symptoms related to a certain situation, focusing on observation and analysis. The characteristics of this method. The first one, nothing and interpreting recent symptoms. Second one, presenting factual information relevant to the problem. And the last one, analyzing current variables without manipulation by. Next, the conclusion of this article. Characteristics of learners' errors. Many learners have not yet mastered the target language, leading to errors. Influence of mother tongue. Learners frequently make mistakes that reflect their mother tongue, indicating a tendency to transfer linguistic structure directly. The third is types of errors. Most errors were identified as textual errors. Next, teaching influence. Errors may stem from the teaching style employed by instructors. The last one, lack of practice. Learners are not accustomed to writing English narrative compositions. resulting in difficulties when taxed with such assignments. Okay, I think it's enough from my presentation, and thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.